What did we tell you guys? What did we fucking tell you? We've been warning you for months about these writers, and now you know the truth. You know what we've been saying for months is now true. They have fucked up Horizons. They've fucked up the show. So let's get into what they're doing. So firstly, last Friday's episode, nothing really happened. They were again establishing a bond between Liko and Flora Gatto, even though that's been done how many times now? Like 5-6 times now. It is literally the same stuff with them every time. Like they have no creativity with Liko anymore. Like they have no creativity with Liko. There's none. Cause I'm letting you guys know this. I have not skipped the Horizon episode until Friday. I skipped Friday's episode. I skipped it purposely. And now, what do we have to say? They're fucking evolving Watchful after he's done nothing, been neglected, hasn't won a battle, barely battled, barely done anything, and now they're evolving him. He's done so much, but they're not evolving him. But Watchful, who they've neglected, mind you, they neglected him for like massive chunks of the second arc, and has now only just started appearing again, and now they're evolving him. He had, remind you, he'd had one development episode. One. He has so much training, so much experience, but yet the writers are refusing to evolve him, but yet Watchful, who's done nothing, can be evolved. How? And I want to make you aware, and I want to make you guys aware, this isn't speculation. One of the leakers have straight up told me that Watchful's evolving. I've been straight up told that Watchful's evolving this Friday. But you know what? I'm gonna say, right? I tell you now, after he evolves, what's them neglect him again? He literally, there was a gap of, I'd say probably, I think 17 was when he had his development, and then basically up to episode 44, which was 27 episodes later, he had basically done nothing. He was appearing, sporadically, he wasn't appearing that much, but he was doing nothing other than sitting in the background. So he hasn't done anything to episode 44, and now he hasn't done anything since then, and now he's evolving. Whose fucking decision was this? Whose decision was this? At this point, right, I've had this concern now that maybe Fuecoco isn't going to evolve. I'm starting to think that. He's won battles, he has strong moves, he's trained a lot, can't evolve. I want to remind you, Flora Gatto barely had any training, like one development episode and evolved. Now, same thing's happening with Watchful again. Now it's happening with Watchful. Exact same thing. The writers, do you know what I think the problem is? I don't think the writers know how to write the show. I don't think they know how to write. I don't think they know how to write the show. Because there is way too many inconsistencies, way too many problems. Because I want to give you guys a little insight. Episode 53 had 10 of development, and I literally said the picture before this, what's the end of Evolve and had 10. I can already fucking see it happening. Because like, that's how shit the writers are. That's how shit the writers are. I just don't get these writers. I don't get them. We've been saying for months that has been problems. We've been saying it for months. But did anyone listen to us? No. We can't do anything now. Like, also as well, also this needs to be mentioned as well, because I said this, I fucking said this. As soon as Roy started getting focused, look who started to drop off. Liko. It's like the writers can't balance their two main character development at the same time. Like it's happened now, because it started with Roy losing a lot and Liko winning, and now it's done the inverse. She's like the most good, and here's the thing, right? Right, they give Dot the better episodes, the better development, and Liko and Roy, who are the main protagonists. Yeah, also, and also, I want to bring this up because I wanted to bring this up on video. It is fucking stupid how Quaxley and Frey Coco have 4 moves and Flora Ghetto still only has 3. It's stupid. Exactly, yeah, and exactly as well. And here's my problem as well. Hatella's episode, she needs to learn a move. She needs to do something, because she's done nothing except learn Heal Pulse. That is all she's done. If she does not learn a move, Liko is finished. Because I want you guys to think about this, right? I want you to think about this. Liko technically only has one Pokemon she can fight with, because Hatena and Terravagos cannot fight. Terravagos is understandable, because obviously, like, Terravagos has to get its power from the 6 heroes. So that's understandable. But Hatena, it has to learn something. There is no excuse, because that thing has done nothing. It is literally just been sitting in, because as well, right, ain't it weird that Hatena has suddenly had had a disappearing act and is now only just starting to appear again. Does that remind you of a certain someone's Pokémon? Yep. Exact same thing happened with Hatena. Watchel started appearing, Hatena disappeared. I don't get what they're doing this arc. I'm fucking confused by what they're doing. Like, next episode is a big one. I think next week's episode I'm very hyped for because you've got Rhyme and you've got Watchful evolving, but even though I complained about it, that should then Watchful evolving will end the Roy's Weaker and Liko debate. That will end that debate. Yeah. Here's my thing though. I think it's gonna evolve and learn a force move at the same time. Because don't get me wrong, right? Watchel has 3 attacks, but like Watchel's at least capable of fighting. So like he's kind of okay. If they didn't neglect Watchel as much, I wouldn't have as much of an issue with him evolving as I do. And then and then like Watchel appeared a lot this arc already, and now they're evolving him. I wish they had let him win at least one fight with Watchel and then evolved him, but oh well. You can't change it now. I will say this. There is one last chance for Fuecoco's evolution, and it is in the most fitting sense. Next week's episode is definitely going to set up Roy versus Rhyme for the future. That will happen in this arc, I'm almost guaranteeing it. Because I think next week's episode is going to be like that setup episode that they do later down the line of Roy versus Rhyme, and that is the perfect fight to evolve Fuecoco. If it does not evolve there, that's it. That's the only chance they have. Because the reason Roy vs. Ryan works so well with Fuecoco, she does rap and singing, and of course that's what Fuecoco and Roy love to do, and also his final evolution is a ghost type and a singer. This is the perfect chance to evolving. That is their chance. If he does not evolve there, that's it. In my opinion, for Fuecoco, that is it. Because you can't delay it much more. You can't delay it much more. You can't delay Fuecoco's evolution much more. Exactly. Because, like I said, right, all of the theming just matches up. All the theming just matches up. Yeah. And also, like I said, the theming fits it so well. Like Ryan's theme, and then the themes of Fuecoco. That is too perfect of an opportunity not to evolve it then. I'm just hoping with Watchful, I'm just hoping when it evolves that it gets used more, because I guarantee when it evolves, that thing's gonna be strong. I can already tell. I don't think so. I think there's a chance. I'm not gonna lose full hope. I still think there's a tiny chance they Pokemon evolves. There's still a chance, but and that last chance, like I said, is a battle against Rhyme. If it does not evolve there, that's when I lost all full hope. They definitely will, because like they're setting it up. Like it's clear they're setting it up. In the preview, he's literally talking to Rhyme. It is clear as day they are setting that fight up for later in the arc. It is the perfect, like that's what I'm saying. Like if it doesn't have like I just also like I'm thinking as well. I think as well, and say this. I think Quaxly's ready to evolve because he has a few attacks now. I know he hasn't. Cause I want to make you aware. Dot's Quaxly, because it's liquidation. That means it is level 35 at minimum. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, here's the thing, right? People complaining a little bit about Watchful because of his level, because they think he might be low level. I did have a look on Wikipedia. Watchfuls can be caught in the area where Roy's one was caught. They can be caught between level 19 and 24, and they evolved at 25. Roy's Watchful could very well be level 24. Yeah. Here's my thing, and here's my thing, right? Here's my thing, right? With Watchful evolved, Roy's open to put it. Roy's open to a third catch at that point. Unless I do have a theory. What if Roy, from that preview, what if he catches the capture kid from the preview, and then he also rolls Watchful same episode, and then that way he has a new third Pokemon and Watchful's evolved. It's evolved, so he can't do much more. Roy's open for a third. Dot's probably open for a third once Tink does a little bit, but that's okay because it will do something in the arc, because obviously that's obviously got Poppy in the arc, so they'll probably do something with her around then. But with Rico, I don't know. The writers have really fucked Rico up. I can't even lie, they really messed her up badly. Yeah, because because I want to remind you, right, on the poster for this arc, the Pokemon they show are Capsakid, Strudel, Mebostiff, and Fido, and then of course Gimmighoul, and obviously these are all just random Pokemon, so probably, and now we know that Capsakid is in the upcoming Roy episode. I don't think they put a random Pokemon on the poster for no reason unless it has significance. So I am highly suspecting that Roy might catch a third Pokemon, and they'll watch all same episode. Yeah. That's what I think, and then probably Dot will get Strudel, probably. Yeah, exactly. I will. Yeah, like I said, just. I mean, with this arc, I mean, don't get me wrong, the arc has been pretty solid so far, but here's my problem. The fact is, people are happy that we're getting more like adventuring stuff instead of teleporting like they have been doing. But here's my issue: is that you're spending multiple episodes doing this. Next week's episode, I'm excusing because you're giving Roy absolute massive development and his Pokemon massive development. So I'm letting that off. Week after, I'm hoping to God they teach Hatena a move because I'm pissed off that thing still only having one attack. I'm pissed off with that. She needs that I swear to God, I'm gonna watch the episode, and I swear to God, if that motherfucker does not learn another move, I'm gonna lose my shit really badly because then it's obvious it is obvious that the writers are fucking over Liko. Bro. If she learns another status move, I'm going to do something bad. I swear down, like. Psychic move. I don't literally. Or here's the thing, like, what if she reveals other attacks she has, but because he hasn't been used in fucking battles, we haven't been able to see these attacks. Full moveset. Well, here's the thing, right? I don't think she's gonna be full on attacker. Like I said, I feel like she's gonna be like a more supporter, but I think she'll have a psychic move, a fairy move, hill pulse, and then probably something else for support, like maybe reflect or light screen or something along those lines, probably. Yes, well, she hasn't used it once yet. She hasn't used it once since catching it, so. But the thing is, right? But here's the problem with that. It's basically making it look. It's basically making it seem like that Liko shouldn't have caught it if she's doing nothing with it. Yeah, 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 and as well. I know we're a bit annoyed about Watchful welding early, but here's the thing. Really, as a Watchful, you can't teach it, you can't teach it that strong of moves, really, because otherwise you make it kind of overpowered, and also because as well, it doesn't learn much, as we mentioned, it only really gets flying moves and electric moves, and then a couple normal moves, so So you can't really do much with it. So as a watch tool, so I can kind of understand the reasoning to evolve it. But it doesn't have much option, so I'm not really, as in, I can kind of understand evolving Watchel. I still don't understand why they evolved Flora so fucking early. Like I know around the 40s, by the way, was when some of Ash's styles evolved around that time. But the problem was that Flora hadn't done anything, wasn't learning moves, hadn't had development, and then he just evolves, and then now what the and now here's the problem. She's now going through her edgy phase and all that, which means her jealousy arc has been turned up to 11, and we're putting again another multiple episodes of them dealing with their jealousy, dealing with their bond, all of that shit. I don't get these fucking writers. Like, it's so annoying. Like I want, like this arc has potential, like really good potential, but you're making some really weird fucking decisions. Like, I'm not even gonna joke, guys, but like the fucking Roy fans were so angry that Watchel was evolving before Fake Coco, and that says a lot because the Roy fans do not get angry that often. So the fact that they've got angry over Watchel evolving before Fake Coco, it shows the issue that I've been trying to portray for months, and no one. Alright, yeah, no, like I was saying, like, but they haven't fucking like if the Roy fans are complaining about the decision you're making, then you know it's a bad thing. But here's even the thing, like that Watchel still can't fly properly. So I reckon, right, and here's what I think they realise that Watchel probably won't be able to fly unless it evolves. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I just find it so weird that you make the decision to avoid Watchel, like to evolve the like. I find it so weird that you evolved the one Pokemon that you ignored for so long, but then not evolved the one that you've been given all the focus to. Like he literally as well. Oh my god! I just realised a really fucking funny thing. Flora evolved to 3 moves. Watchel evolving with 3 moves. Yeah, 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 exactly.
will not evolve, and the Pokemon who knows exactly true have the most chances to evolve.
Exactly.
And
Exactly, that's why I'm saying Hattena's gonna evolve in episode 53 because I know what these writers are like.
she's the closest candidate because she has the least move, and that one move isn't even like useful enough.
Yeah,
Like she's the
exactly.
perfect candidate for evolving.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Like,
going, they are going crazy with their logic these times.
I just don't get what they're like. I'm sorry, but who is actually writing Horizons? Like, I'm sorry, but you're making some of the most idiotic decisions I've ever seen in a Pokemon anime series. I can understand you evolving Pokemon that can't use more than like let's say like two moves because it only has like two moves on level up. That's something I understand, but like
Yeah.
you haven't developed Watchful, you haven't done anything with it, you neglected it for over like half an arc. He's had one development episode, no moves learned, and you evolve him.
That like that makes no sense. Honestly, that would have been only logical for a Pokemon like Wurmple or Caterpie who evolves very fast. It
Exactly,
learns
exactly.
it learns nothing
Like
honestly.
you can't even take like I'm sorry, but like you can't even take levels into account because Roy Fay Coco is at least level 38. No, not 38. Like level 28, and Dot's Quaxly's 35 at least, and they ain't evolved.
The one who is evolving is like did nothing and now it's gonna be level 24 suddenly. Dorgato is like 16. At which level it evolved? 16, right? It's
Yeah,
16. It never learned anything though. Like even at
I just don't
level of 16.
like. I don't know these guys. My problem is like I don't know these. I don't know if these guys are. I don't know if these guys either can't write the series or they just can't. Or maybe, and this what I'm thinking. What if they can't write development for the Pokemon, so they're basically forcefully evolving them when they're not ready?
Yeah, I mean, that can be a case. Honestly, these writers really need to be changed. I don't think they will change it, but like after the Horizon, I think they should.
Like we've been saying for like we've been saying since like I think around the mid 30s the problems, and this has freaking proved our point. We've been saying for months, and not a single fucking person listened. You were all calling me crazy. You were all calling me mad. But now who looks stupid?
Yeah, I mean, actually, now we are right and you were wrong all along. So, like, you look crazy. But, I mean, I feel like, is it like, are they blind or something? Don't they see, like, the criticism they're getting for their decisions?
Here's my I just don't know. The thing is, my thing is, I know you have a whole new director who's never done a Pokemon series before. That could be one of the big problems. Is that maybe when you got a director that hasn't done a Pokemon series before they don't understand properly Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean, that can be a case. Well, that's the problem of book income. They shouldn't have hired someone who haven't done Pokemon because they don't have that much of idea of
Yeah,
how
yeah,
does it
yeah, 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 and as well, I want to mention this, the fucking creative producer of Horizons is, as you can guess, the fucking Journeys director.
which got so much criticism for like which he did.
It was like,
The only
that was criticism for development, criticism for battles, and now some of that's starting to come through here.
like I mean I don't even know why they hired him and like he already got so much criticism. Maybe because he was the only one who was cheap after like I mean he was affordable maybe. and the other one who write good were kind of expensive for them, so they got for like affordable ones because like I mean why would you like
Don't get me wrong, right? Horizons has that potential, but the writers are fucking it up.
yeah, I mean the characters are so good like with different personalities, especially the explorers, and now like we have the whole world darkness thing. So many characters, like you have so many stories and like everything you can do, but you just chose the wrong
But you
path.
can't execute it. That's the problem. Like you have all this stuff, and you can't execute it. And this was a big concern I've mentioned, and now I want to quickly bring this up. The pacing of this series has made no fucking sense.
Yeah, I mean for real.
Because think about it, right? We literally found three of the heroes in the first 33 episodes, and now we're probably not going to find any more until around the 80s or the 90s.
Yeah, I mean I don't really know what to comment over like
The thing is, right, that I've seen a lot of people calling me haters of certain characters because I point out the fucking criticisms the writers are doing to the characters.
yeah, like
Like I'm sorry, but you can't get mad at me for stating fact.
honestly, like when it comes to pacing, like Rico and like Rico and all our Pokemon like got like so less episodes. Like Hatna only had one episode, I guess, and now
Flores had two. Which
yeah, and
which reminds you guys, which I'm going to remind you, right? The first episode, the Flora got for development was episode 40 as a Spigatito.
which was
40,
yeah,
remind you, 40 episodes into the series.
and first development for like Floricatum or Spaghetti.
Yeah, and in addition, Roy got his first, probably the Brazos Battle would have been the first one, which was episode 10.
Like and afterwards he got more in like he fought with Kabu in episode 20 something, and even before that he like had some development, I guess. Like he had lots of development. Like he, I think his pacing was like fine at the beginning at least, while Lego never got that much development in the beginning, and now when she had
Yeah,
some 40
yeah, and like I mentioned, Hatena, outside of Hill Pulse, basically done nothing.
yeah, I mean, like, honestly, throughout the series, like, Hatena, after she got, like, caught, like, what did she do? She didn't do anything.
She didn't do anything for 17 episodes, learnt Hill Pulse, and has done nothing since.
I mean,
Like,
honestly,
I kid you not, right? I kid you not, I think her vanishing arc started happening after her development episode happened. That's when she started to disappear. Which I want to remind you, same thing happened to Watchful. Watchful had his, then he disappeared for a massive chunk.
I mean, I don't know what the writers are thinking. They are thinking that after giving, some spotlight to a Pokemon, they can just completely vanish it.
Like
Like,
a,
make it disappear.
like I've even seen some people say, right, like before this arc happened and they showed Watchful a lot. I saw a lot of people even saying that they forgot that Roy had a Watchful. That's how bad his development was.
I mean, like, you barely got to see him in an episode, like, and whenever you see it, it was in background.
It literally got probably even if it appeared in an episode, it would only get like 5 to 10 seconds of screen time.
And the problem was that everyone, was having their Pokemon out of the Pokeball. So, I mean, there was no need for water to be inside the Pokeball, like all those episodes. like recording so many like airship Pokemon, like here and there, but like we never got to see Water that much, even though they were flying and Water is a flying Pokemon, so he can fly along the ship. But
Exactly,
yet we never got
exactly, exactly. I just don't get what they're. I just don't get the. I just don't get what their decisions have been. It's fucking serious. Like I'll say again. Like after you neglected Watchall, did nothing with it. You gave it one development episode. You evolve it.
Yeah, I mean it makes no sense. It's like first you like kind of hated it, then you suddenly decide to kind of just have all the spotlight on him, but like by evolving it, and like it doesn't make any sense because of when you were training all this time, when you were neglecting him, is not evolved yet.
Because here's my thing, right? Here's my thing, right? I wouldn't have instantly mad if I've seen 5 to 10 seconds of what seconds or in like it doesn't have to be every episode, but every few episodes of just like 5 to 10 seconds of watchful training with Roy. Even if I saw that, I would be more fine with it.
But we never got to see him. Like he wasn't even in that episode. We never got, like it was like
Like I'm not even joking. Like I'm not even joking. He has not battled. Like he has not been seen training since episode 17. 35 episodes ago. And now he's evolving.
that's so stupid. I mean, honestly, I would never mind if the series is long, but at least like have it right. Like you could have given some episodes to watch like in between those like 35 episodes
Oh
where
my
he kind
god,
of
yeah, literally. There was a perfect period when we had that mid-30s and we had like all the Pokemon lined up in a row for development episodes and they skipped Watchful. And
yeah. I mean,
and you're
that was
telling
the
me
stupidest thing.
and you're telling me his next development episode is an episode where you're evolving him?
Like I mean, like it never even given him proper development episode. Like he did have his own kind of arc out there where he tried to learn. Like it was just 2 episodes kind of. Like he just had some spotlight during that time, and then the
Because
episode
it
where he
could,
kind of learned how.
because I want to point this out. Watchell had quite a lot to do in the first arc. Then he was basically completely absent to the end of the second arc, and now he started to appear constantly in the third arc.
And now he's evolving without like training, without he doesn't have good screen time as well. He doesn't have training. He
Because I
doesn't
would
have
give you,
friends.
like I'll give you this right. Even though we got a bit on the floor, like with Frigatita evolving, Sprig had so much screen time.
Yeah. I mean, like Spaghettito, or you can say Floricato and Figugo have the most screen times. Like they're always out, always exhausted.
Exactly, like
So like they have the screen time,
exactly.
and
And
I
then you
guess
have
for that,
yeah.
actually,
Then you have Craxy, who I say has gotten some very good screen time. A lot of battles, to be fair, as well. Craxy's battled quite a lot of times.
yeah. And after that, I mean, I think Water might be at the end, even though he has started to appear a lot. I think at the end it would be either Hatena or Water because Tinkating came very late. So, like, when you count from there, it appears kind of fine, I guess, average.
Well, it kind of as well shows how much better development Roy's getting this art than Liko has. Because the fact they're evolving with one of Roy's Pokemon, they've given him great development, great battles already this arc. And now you're evolving a Pokemon of Roy, and then also maybe capturing another one. That just shows how well they're treating Roy this arc, and then this arc, they treat Liko like absolute shit.
I think Rico on the first arc. I don't know. Maybe Rico also on the second arc as well, and the third arc is like Roy's arc.
It's literally Roy Dot's arc. I'm sorry, I'm sorry to Liko fans when I say this, but Liko has definitely had the worst episode this arc.
Yes. Like for real.
I'm not even saying that to be rude. I'm saying that as a fact. She has by far had the worst episode of this arc.
I mean, they could have made a better episode. They could have easily made a better episode than what they made.
Yeah, and as well, I want to bring this up while we'll talk about the writers' problems. I don't think the writers have any ideas what they're trying to do with the Explorers. I genuinely don't think they know what they're doing with trying to do with the Explorers at this point.
They were supposed to spy, but
They're not doing anything. This is the problem. This is the problem. Because I want to mention this, right? As cool as the second arc finale was, you had no setup for it.
yeah. I mean, like, you don't even have to do much for them. Just like have them like how we had Team Rocket. Just like Team Rocket also used to spy on like
Exactly. And the thing is, right, like the Explorers are stronger, which I understand. But 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 here's my problem with this. Here's my problem. The whole first arc, you had the Explorers there quite a lot of time. The second arc, they were basically absent outside of a few episodes because the only ones that appeared in the second arc that had any significance was Amethio until the finale of that arc when they all appeared again. And now this arc, Sango and Onyx are doing are literally doing nothing, and the gate has not been seen since this arc started.
I mean, I think they came up with like very lame shit that a gate would be the teacher makes sense, but like now she's locked in the like academy forever. Like how is she supposed to spy on them when she can't leave the academy?
And with Sango and Onyx, you're doing nothing with them.
I mean, it would have made sense that
Like
Onyx and Sun spying them outside and
like they're spying, but they're not doing anything, which is weird. They're just sitting in the background, doing nothing.
yeah. And the fact that even like in the KT episode that when like
With Sango, like they didn't do much for her there.
yeah, and she didn't even come to spy. She came for the pastry. She didn't even come for spy.
Exactly. It's what I mean. I just don't think the writers understand how to write the Explorers.
It's like they are supposed to do it fine, but they are neglecting them.
Here's my thing, right? Here's my thing with the Explorers. I think Amethio and Stenel have been the two best treated ones of the Explorers.
Yeah.
And the three we got this arc, Sango and Onyx have been okay. A Gate has done nothing. Literally, she's done nothing. The only thing she's done is get clapped by Wayquaza. That's it.
But yeah, like the only thing she did was like Commander Medichamp and like it got like painted with one Dracometer. Like she got stabbed by Rayquaza and that's what she did.
Exactly. This is my problem with Explorers. You set them up as threats, but then you don't capitalize on it. It feels like the complete opposite of Team Rocket. Team Rocket were jokey and appeared constantly. The Explorers, who are supposed to be a threat, do not appear.
Yeah, I mean, they could have appeared here and there. I mean,
Like Like, don't get me wrong, right? Don't get me wrong, right? Right? They don't have to fit every episode. But every 2 episodes, at least tease us for like even like a minute or two of like their next plans.
I mean, they can simply appear one episode and like they can show them spying and making a next movie.
Spying and like making their plans, but like you just like you can't even do that.
I mean, honestly, if that's the thing you wanted to do, they could have just, like removed Sango Onyx and like they could have just, like given that mission to Amicho alone and like Amicho.
No. The most reliable one would be Spinel because the good thing, right? Spinel doesn't need to be there in person. He can use his Pokémon.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, he is kind of a spy. Like in his arc, like he kind of spies, like
Exactly,
on them,
like he's perfect. He's literally perfect because he wears disguises. He doesn't make himself obvious. He uses his Pokemon as well, which by the way he can keep them at a distance to where they can't be seen by Liko or Roy.
and like I mean, honestly, Sango and Onyx, like I mean, I kind of understand
Here's my question, right? You wanted to put them to spy on Nico and Roy. Why the hell did you get Sango? Like the one who literally leaked Danelle's plan. She leaked it, remember?
Yeah, I mean, she just simply said that they have something required and like we are just gonna get that before you. Like she just simply spoiled everything, and not
Yeah, and as well, she can't disguise herself. She literally has anger issues.
Yeah, and her Pokemon is simply not suited for that because it knows explosion, which he never kind of hesitates to like command him to like explode. He never hesitates for that.
Exactly.
But
Like with Onyx, I can understand Onyx. I can understand Onyx completely.
yeah, Onyx again are like sensible people. Onyx again, honestly, they if nothing, they didn't even need to include Sango. They just could have given a gate in Onyx. Onyx would have been spying on them outside, and inside it would have been a gate.
Exactly. But when you get Sango involved, it just becomes a problem.
Yeah, so like Sango's always going for like pastry and like not giving a shit about anyone, level or anything. Like level came to talk to her like in the.
Like here's my thing, right? Sango is more obsessed with sweets than she is at freaking spying.
Yeah, I mean like that's kind of the most easiest job you can have as an explorer. Like you don't have to fight, just have to use disguise and like follow people.
Here's the thing. Here's the problem, right? Is that Sango and Onyx Sango and Onyx's disguises were literally immediately spotted by Liko and Roy in the first episode of this arc.
Yeah, I mean like they just came and they knew it that it is Sangon on it.
Instantly.
I think they found a gate as well, did they?
I don't know. They might have found the gate. I'm not sure, but I know they found Sango and Onyx for sure.
Yeah, and I mean they did talk about it later as well. That like, so what are they doing there in sports and all?
Exactly right. Here's my problem with the Explorers now. The fact they are probably not going to do any plans until they have all 6 heroes just means the Explorers are just not going to be used until basically near the end.
Yeah, I mean that's so not good because their main objective is to not let that thing happen, is it? Or are they trying to like?
My question is, Why is their boss? Why is their boss trying to get all 6 heroes at the same time? Like, are you okay? They will literally be. They will literally be at their strongest.
I mean, honestly, they could have. I mean, his boss seemed to have already. Their boss already have like a legendary Pokemon, so like he can simply go there, face all of them at once, destroy all of them at once, and like get what he needs.
But the problem is, it's way too much of a risk. It's way too much of a risk.
Yeah, I mean, like Terbago. I mean, I think he needs them to like kind of lead him to like Rockwell or something. Like he wants them to like collect all of them and then like.
Then they'll try and take it, but there's no point because like they're going to be at full power.
Yeah, I mean, I think what they should do is like when they capture monsters or like any Pokemon of the ancient adventure Lucius, like they should just go and capture that Pokemon.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Right. That's what I'm saying. Right. Maybe while you have these three at the academy, literally send Hamber, Amethea, and Spinel to go get one of the other heroes. And since they are like the three strongest ones, they've got the best chance.
Honestly, like Hamber, Amity, and Spinal have the best chance. So like it could be perfect, but like even though like a kid, Sangonics aren't doing their job. I mean, on the other hand, it's kind of obvious that those three not gonna move around. Like they aren't.
Well, like you said, right, I can't blame a Gate that much because she's like stuck in the school.
Yeah, I mean, like she has. I mean, maybe her job is just to like spy on them when they are in the school, and like the others two have the job to like spy on them when they are out of the school. So I mean, whenever they will enter the academy, I guess then she will spy over them. That makes sense. That's why she's not appearing because they are not going to the academy. But what about Sangan on it?
Exactly, like I'm sorry, but like you've made also the fact that I don't get why so many characters in this show only have two fucking Pokemon. Like it makes no sense.
Yeah, and maybe Sangu doesn't even have two Pokemon because
Like the only person we've seen that owns more than two is Spinel. He's the only one.
we haven't seen Agate's second Pokemon, but most likely she have more Pokemon because like she has that belt kind of thing.
But that's the problem. That's the problem. They. Here's the thing, right? Everyone has at least two Pokemon, but you barely see their second Pokemon. It feels like this series they only focus on like the main Pokemon they have. Like it did the same with Liko Roy. Like there was a Flora Gatto and Fuecoco, but you don't focus on Watchel and Hatena and until you feel like you need to.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of obvious. They only focus on their main Pokemon and like the other Pokemon is just kind of.
And it's the problem. It is the same problem that Journey's had with Ash, right? Right? You have multiple Ash Pokemon just like vanish for like 20, 30 episodes.
And then suddenly just come back.
And the same thing's happening with Horizons. Watchel vanished, and fucking, like, he vanished, and then now he's evolving. Hatena vanished, watch her end up evolving.
And now Hatena is also feeling most likely she might do something out of what.
No, because as well, right, let me explain to all of you why I think Hatena might actually evolve in SM53. One reason, merch. If you remember, Pixel, at the same time they were showing Flora Ghetto merch, they were showing Hattrem merch, and they keep showing off Hattrem merch for multiple months.
and I think maybe in the episode 3,
She
Hatter might evolve, but
exactly.
it doesn't make sense because
Exactly.
Hatter
It
did.
doesn't make sense, but is that like but guess what? Everything in this series the writers have done hasn't made sense.
It's a senseless series, I guess. They just do what they want. They don't care about like what they did before that. I mean, make they don't make it look real. Honestly, it's like if they want, a Pokemon can evolve at any time without any move, without anything.
Literally. Like it wasn't even this bad in Journeys because like at least when the Pokemon were evolving, they were getting some development, they were doing some training and all. Well, no, but here's the thing: like even in Journeys, they were lacking training episodes, and HC like Horizons had a few, but they haven't had that many.
Yeah, and Journeys was like like as a final series, so like they kind of made it only battle, and training was like put aside because like as we have seen him train a lot, like they kind of made it like that way, but like they are very rookie trainers, so they need to be trained. They need to be training on screen, so like we could see their progress because we know Ash is like very skilled. When he was against Gala, we knew already that he was very skilled, but we don't know about these two, so they need to be training on screen.
Yeah,
But
yeah, like
well,
you're like I'm telling you, like it will make no sense, right? It'll make no sense if Watchful evolves and then Roy doesn't get another Pokemon.
yeah, I mean, Roy, Roy is open for that Pokemon, honestly. Roy, and I think after like Pinky Pink gets some spotlight as well, maybe Dot is also open.
Liko cannot catch another Pokemon until Hatana has moves and until Floragato has moves.
Yeah, like they don't even have Florigat doesn't have four moves, and the moves they have is useless and bad. While Hat has complete garbage because he can't do anything and he's not open for anything. He needs to first focus on those garbage Pokemon. I mean, they are garbage. They made them garbage. The writers made them garbage.
Like like here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, right? Like I said, I don't. Here's my thing like that. I don't have an issue with the characters. I have an issue with like how
How they are treated.
exactly and how they're written.
Yeah, like they just kind of treat all the users so bad. Honestly, and it's the kind of worst executed series when it comes to like characters because like every character has so much potential when you think about it. I mean, they could have made so much out of every character, but like, I mean, just think about it. They could have made so many episodes about water training. They could have made so many episodes about Hatena, but what we got, nothing.
Yeah, like I just don't understand this anymore. Like the thing is that I don't. Let me explain. Horizon is like one of my favorite series, but it's just how the fucking writers are writing it is my problem.
I really like Horizon's art style. I mean, yeah, whatever you call it, but the series just, the series is like writers just messing it up.
It's the
They, they,
because it's the thing, like here's the thing heard of that. All of the stuff they have planned is really interesting.
yeah,
But but it's how they're executing it. It's literally the thing is, let me give them some credit though. Like you are showing off all of the Paldea Pokemon and all of the Paldea characters. That is that is something that Horizons could not do. So, well, not Horizon, sorry. That's Southern Journeys could not do. So,
Yeah.
like that's something I'll give him credit for. But you need to make stuff make sense.
Yeah, that's the point. Like, you can't just simply evolve a Pokemon without making him train, without giving him screen time, without like you just don't give anything to that character and then just trying to evolve it. That's what you're doing.
Yeah,
Like
because
experience.
because 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 like we said, Ed, it's ridiculous that Frey Coco has not evolved yet. Like for fuck's sake, it has 6 moves.
When it's gonna evolve, like it has honestly everything it needs to be evolved. Training, yes, and
Training, yes. Moves, yes. Experience, yes. Wins, yes.
what else do you need to evolve? And the other Pokemon, like there you have Gyarados, Sprigatito, who had no, I mean, less experience,
She
very less training.
she had
She did
wins.
win,
To be
but
fair, she did have wins. To be fair,
she only had wins, honestly. She had only wins. Experience, I mean, when it comes to training, I mean, yeah, if when it comes to like wins, yeah, she had experience. She didn't have training, she didn't have moves, didn't have development. About
yep. And
but yeah,
I guarantee, her tennis next. I guarantee it.
I feel like they're favoring Nico, but it doesn't make sense because they're also treating it very badly. I mean, what would you call it? They don't give him proper development episodes and anything like that, no moves. Yet they evolve his Pokemon. So like, I mean, it's I don't know if it's a good treatment or bad treatment. Honestly, this is
I think it's good treatment that evolving it, but it's kind of shit. But it's kind of shit treatment that they gave it before before they made it evolved. If that makes any sense.
yeah, actually. So like, I mean, like there you have like the other ones, Dot, who have like everything when it comes to things like. At least Picoco, I'm not talking about water. Picoco have everything, but it's not evolved. While the other Pokemon who didn't have anything is evolving. I
Yeah.
mean,
So
had went on.
yeah. So I
Like,
think that's
still,
yeah. So I think
what
that's
was the
that's everything. We just need to state how bad the show's state is, and yeah, we'll see you in the next video.